Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new update on Jasmy today. We got a bullish breakout. We're trying to get some sort of a bullish reclaim here, so I think we're at a pretty interesting level in terms of the price for Jasmy. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about what's going on. We'll talk about what you need to know. We'll talk about some crucial levels and some potential trades. So in short, enough to talk about. That's what we'll do. Hopefully, it's valuable to you. I think it is. But that's up to you in the end. For now, let's get right into it. So what we saw over the course of yesterday mainly is that there were a ton of shorts being opened on Jasmy. All right, and look, ultimately Bitcoin is relatively bullish here. Bitcoin bounced relatively nicely yesterday morning, so that obviously has an impact on Jasmy. That obviously helps. All right, so that's the main thing we have to acknowledge, and that's true. But I do think that there's more going on for Jasmy, which is also interesting in terms of, can Jasmy outperform Bitcoin? Which is always a big question to ask, because if a coin cannot outperform Bitcoin, then why even bother trading it? Or why even bother buying it, on the short term at least? Trading it, it's different, but all right. So what we saw is that over the course of yesterday, you can see the open interest rate here went up quite a bit, while the CVD was negative. What that means is that a ton of short positions were opened, even though we yesterday already saw relatively early that the market was actually trying to get some sort of a bullish reclaim and just some bullish momentum going. So there it became interesting because a lot of short positions were opened, and those were subsequently closed over the second part of the day. You can see CVD already turned more bullish, and all that open interest went down again, and some short liquidations as well, which is always good to see. But that was yesterday evening, I think. So that happened. But I still do think, like right now, you can actually see some good momentum coming in, where you actually see the open interest going up with the CVD going up. But there still is quite a lot of liquidity to the upside right here towards 2 cents. So that, in combination with that Bitcoin is relatively bullish here, leads me to believe, and this is something, like this is not something I would trade. I think it's too early to trade this, and I think it's too fragile in terms of the breakout we had to trade this. But with all of that action, Jasmy was able to break back above 1.9 cents right here, which is, and we looked at that earlier, a pretty significant level when we look back at the past. Right here, respected very, very often. So we reclaimed that on the 4-hour time frame. Right now, in terms of technicals, the most important thing to watch is if we can hold that level. Because if we're able to hold that level right here between, let's say, 1.88 and 1.9 cents, that's a bullish breakout, while we're gaining momentum, while Bitcoin is also relatively bullish. So then we can move up to 2 cents, which is what I expect. I expect this breakout to hold. I'm not trading it. Like I said, I think it's too risky for that. I do think it will hold. And then we have all that liquidity towards 2 cents, so we can move up to 2 cents. And then after that, we can start talking about breaking above 2 cents, which I also think is a possibility. But to break above 2 cents and then to rally up to the top of the range we were in at 2.25 cents. So then we're talking, right? Because that's a decent move. That's a move of about 13% at least. To break above that, we need a strong Bitcoin. All right, so that's something we cannot say too much about. For now, the main thing to watch for Jasmy, and I do think the circumstances are good enough to actually facilitate this, the main thing to watch is, can we hold this level? All right, like I said, because I do think that there's also, by the way, liquidity down here. So Jasmy is trying to grab that as well, which usually also causes some sort of a bounce. So due to the liquidity, due to support for Bitcoin right here at 58,700, and due to the momentum we still have for Jasmy, I expect this to hold. But for now, I would say this move is the only thing we can say. Because to break above 2 cents, like I said, we need more bullish momentum in the markets. If that's there, we can easily break above that. If not, we'll just consolidate down here like we also did at the end of August. So that's what I think you need to know for now. Like I said, I'm not buying Jasmy yet, because there is still a chance that we are not able to hold this level. If for some reason all this bullish momentum for Bitcoin, for example, was fake, then what will happen is Jasmy will fall down below this level again, and will drop back down towards 1.75 cents. Is that a possibility? Yes. Do I think that's most likely? No. But that's why I'm telling you I'm not trading it yet. The risk is just too high yet. But it's a good start at the very least. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next Jasmy updates, probably in 2 days. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.